So my very first most important tip that I can share with you that's going to really help to empower your intuition begins with being mindful and aware of noticing when you have an intuition. So for that reason, I recommend that you get a journal that is dedicated just to logging things having to do with what you're experiencing as you're on your intuitive development journey here. So I call this an intuition empowerment journal because that's what we're using it for. And there's going to be a few different ways that we can use this. But to start with, it's about logging or recording every time you feel like you're having an intuition about something. You're going to write down in your intuition empowerment journal what the intuition is that you're having. You're going to notice how it came to you. For instance, did you come into this intuitive sense through a feeling, a sense, a knowing, an instinct? Did you hear divinely inspired words, concepts, or awarenesses in your inner ear? Did you see something in your mind's eye that gave you information? And then you're going to record what the results were of you either following that intuition or ignoring that intuition. And you can do this in like an everyday life activity type of way. I don't recommend starting this with things that are like huge life altering choices, but little things. For example, if you hear your phone ring, see if you can intuitively sense who's calling you before you look at your phone or texting you. Another common example I like to use is, let's say you're going to the grocery store and you sense that there's going to be a convenient parking space in a certain location. And then you either blow it off and park in a different spot, but then walk by the area where you sensed there was going to be a convenient parking spot, and then it was there. Or you pay attention to that initial instinct or intuition, you go there, and there is a parking spot. So these are just examples of how we can start practicing noticing when we have an intuition. Just the act of noticing your intuitive processes is like working out at a gym and doing a repetition, right? Every time you become aware of having an intuition, that's like exercising your psychic muscles, so to speak. And the more that you place your awareness on that, the more you're opening that gateway more consciously for that communication from your soul, and the more it's going to happen. Ultimately, over a short period of time, your unconscious mind is going to have the proof that it needs to begin cooperating more with you in the intuitive development process, because it's going to begin to see, yeah, our intuition is guiding us and it's a good idea to pay attention to it. And once you see that for yourself, your unconscious mind is going to let go of any deep unconscious resistance that there may have been.